Thank you for being here.
Of course.
I'm really glad that you're here.
I wouldn't be anywhere else. Not when you asked me to be here. But I've told you time and time again, any member of our family would drop everything for you.
I know. I would do
Even
the
little
same.
stuff. You don't have to thank me for being here. I wouldn't be anywhere else.
I know. We have a really good family. We're really lucky.
So you want to add Benny to that, huh?
Cleary. Come on.
He's the one who talked about marrying you on Metagram.
I didn't. He's been infected by a curse that's making him very ostentatious. I didn't say anything. I wasn't in that thread at all.
Yeah,
No,
you
a
didn't.
lot of it's still him.
Hello, Devlin.
Hello. Do you mind if I set these down
You may.
for a little bit?
Of course.
No, I'm not setting you down yet. This feels so distant. I'm sitting on the table. I don't care.
I know, that's why I sat on the windowsill.
Sorry. Oh. Believe. Oh, believe. Fight it. There we go.
Hello?
You're there.
You okay?
Yes,
She
you're still
lives.
here. You live. We were worried about you.
Okay. I was worried about myself for a second. You probably might already know. I don't know how much he's told you. We're going to be going into somewhere very soon. A place that I know mostly by word from Nikolai, because it's a part of his world. And it's a place called the Grey. I don't know how much you might have ever known or learned about the Grey at all, or if you've ever heard of it before.
I don't think I have. He told me about his culture, but not much else. His druidic family.
It's an apocalyptic forestry that runs by its own rules and designations. Our powers eventually won't mean anything in that place. It'll be literally attrition that will win us out when we go in to search for Nikolai and Tomie. And at the end of every single road, we need to plan for a trip back as well. So I'll be honest with you and gauge the fact that I don't know how long we're gonna be in there. It's not exactly like a straight and narrow thing, similar to dreaming.
So you might be in there for a few days?
I don't know. It depends on how deep Nikolai and Tomie go, but I have a hunch that he's smart enough to stay on the outskirts where we can get to him. He wouldn't just dip like that without having a way for me to find him. So we're going to be going in and following the path that we know that they left their trails on. The good news is, the puppets are still there if it's... which means he can't have gone far.
That's good. Isn't it?
It is. Yes, but... finding them isn't my worry. What happens when we do is. We're all in agreement that Tomie needs to be punished. I think that goes without saying. What she did was wrong, from the little that I've heard about.
Since you've
We
only
won't get
heard
into
a
it.
little,
Not if you
Um,
don't want to.
I want to make this clear so that you understand what you are doing and why you are making these decisions. Tomie attempted to give me her blessing with Benny. She rattled off a few lies about the way she treated me was all just a test, and that I had passed. She congratulated me. She was attempting some sort of ruse, but I'm not sure why. She seemed like she was rushing. I didn't really care at the moment, not until she went into her threat. Her one stipulation was that if I ever stepped out of line, she would wipe Benny's memories of me entirely, and then
That
convince him that I was a danger to his children. To his children, Devlin.
that second part I did not know.
You know what happens to people that are a danger to his children. He kills them.
He kills then hunts them, yes. I'm aware.
Not only that, I believed when she said it. I've seen her lie. And I've also seen her say true things.
I've
She
seen
meant
her in
it.
action. She would do it. I know.
The fact that she would take away the agency of his mind, something that is intrinsic within him that can do so, is completely dangerous. If she thought she was in the right to do it, I believe she would.
Well, my viewpoint is going to be very direct. Whatever threat she would have made to you, if it was simply to threaten your life, I probably wouldn't have batted an eye. That seems very par for the course for people to do when they're quote-unquote family aligned. You wrong him, I'll kill you. That's a typical, and from what I've seen from many people. But to take
Yes.
away someone's agency is a truly evil act, and not one that can be forgiven. At least, not one that should be without consequences additionally.
I agree.
But again, we already stated, she needs to be punished. It's, in my mind, however, that I don't think I can allow Benny to be the one to do it.
The threat was towards Benny, even though it was my threat. I think this would hurt him more than me.
I agree, and he is the one wronged as well. I think the method that he uses and is already going about it is doing more harm to him than good. If he actually commits to what he's going to do to Tomie, he may fall deeper than he's ever been. I have to think about what's best for him and everyone here as a whole, not what he wants. He's already harmed, I would almost say, damn well an innocent man to get what he wants.
What do you mean?
Someone got in his way. Probably mistaking who Tomie is, thinking she's an innocent woman, just a human, scared out of her mind, and tried to get in Benny's way. He put her on the floor. I've remembered actually might have sustained an injury as well. I think he might have been a worker of his, I'm not sure.
Tibet?
So you know him?
Yes, recently the man came into the shop. He said he had made friends with Tomie. I was surprised to hear that a human man could make friends with that woman. I told Benny that he should perhaps speak with the man, if she was actually getting better or not. That's what he wanted in the first place.
I'll be honest. I do think she's getting better, but I think for her to actually grow, she's going to need to be put into her place. But something tells me that you're not interested in that part.
It is better that I have no part in this. My first instinct was to jam a blade into her throat and watch her bleed out.
I'm not asking that. I'm not asking for any part from you, if I'm being honest with you. I'm asking that whatever happens, I ask for your understanding. And mayhaps your help in calming him down when things are probably going to be rough here in a very short amount of time.
You're asking me for a lot of trust. Which
You've
I
bestowed
understand.
a lot of trust to me.
I have. I am trying to.
I care for Benny greatly. And I honestly think that you are good for each other. I like the way you've both grown together. As people in general. It hasn't exactly escaped my eyes.
What are you really asking? Be
I
plain.
fear that I'm gonna have to duel him. And in that duel, I'm more than likely to lose. Because I'm not gonna hurt him. But I don't know where his mental's at. I have to try to reach him. I have to try to make him see reason. He might hurt me. And I need someone to be there for him, to help him through this. Whatever's gonna happen on the other side.
What advice
I
would
hope
you
he'll
give?
forgive.
Talk to the man. It sounds like we're anticipating that he's gonna put up a fight. Just talk to him.
That's what I plan to do. But the only way to get him to... That's the problem. I already tried to use words with him without resorting to any sort of challenge. A man ended up on the floor because of it.
That's different kind of words. Asking him to see reason, especially when he's like this, is not the way to go about it. When people are like this, the only way for them to see reason is for them to come to it on their own. When you have him in a state like this, and you don't want him to punish her, or put up a fight, or kill somebody, it's okay. Let's figure out a way to make it happen later, so that we're sure of what we're doing. The second he has the time to think about it and talk it over with the people he trusts, he's gonna come to his own conclusion. And it probably won't be murder anymore.
I have tried to speak to him, even on your behalf. I told him he should speak to you and be open-minded when you speak to him. To hear your words and not just push them aside. You are his advisor. I have been trying to make him realize that.
I fear that his rage and protectiveness is overtaking
Coming!
him.
One moment.
Dealing with people who are driven by emotions is hard, especially when they're so volatile and they're so angry. But a lot of the times to deal with those people, letting them come to it on their own and just trying to be a guiding hand. The moral
What
compass.
if my words aren't enough and he ends up trying to kill the woman? He'll regret it if he does so. I know he will.
And you can voice that. And that's about all you can really do. In the end, it's gonna be his mistakes. I think the best way to negotiate when he's in a state like this, where he's quite frankly a little psychopathic, it's to tell him you're on his side. You want her punished, and you want it to be just. You want it to be exactly what she deserves. But he needs to take the time and sit, think, talk, and figure out exactly what it is she deserves, and make her wait for her punishment.
I've thought a lot about what to do with Tomie. Because like y'all, This was not okay. But I thought of trying to figure out a punishment that would suit, not to satisfy us. That didn't come to my mind too much. I didn't find a reason to satisfy myself with punishing someone. For once, which is weird for me. I know it sounds bad, but it's weird for me. I thought of something that I think would force her to grow, or first force her out of our lives. You don't have to interact with her, but she is to serve you. Do any kind of tasks you name, and if she doesn't, she leaves. And never returns to any of us.
You know how I feel about things like that.
I do. And it's just one threat on the table. In the end, it sounds like you guys are gonna resign to whatever Benny decides. The issue is knowing what he'll resign to and what frame of mind he'll be in.
It's not all that different than how my mother punished me with doing chores. I was grounded for a month, and for that month, I were to scrub everything swift and clean. Oh, I didn't get to
Coming.
play.
Oh, shit.
My goodness. I'm assuming that this might be a little touchy then.
Kira is very much about free will. Even if she hates the woman, she's not gonna take it away.
I don't want to take away Tony's free will. I want to make the options clear.
And I
She-
agree.
I have the option to leave.
I very
She
much
will.
agree, and I think that makes it better. But I don't think Kira will feel comfortable if she decides that she is going to serve instead of lose Benny.
I'm
It's
going
hard to find
be,
something that's a punishment without it being violent.
I'm going to be honest. I don't believe in taking away people's freedoms. It is against my core belief. Even for an enemy. Forcing service on someone is horrible. In my eyes, it's the worst thing someone could do to a person. To make them lesser. If you can find a way for it to be something else, maybe then. But
I'll find something proper if I can. But I was taught in very particular adventure-like ways. Any punishment I received that wasn't violent was to do chores, and to be grounded from things that I enjoyed. It's the only way I've known how to be punished.
this woman is not a child. She throws tantrums like one. She's a little bitch like a child, but she's not a child. Treating her like one isn't going to work.
What behavior of hers are you trying to reform?
I'm trying to actually test commitment. Whether or not she truly believes and would actually commit to doing an act to prove she is willing to change, wanting to change. I'm
Change
desperate to
what?
see it. Change. No, I'm not even gonna say change. To finally just admit the fact that she wants to be people. With people. That she wants a village. That she wants to be around people and care for them. That she doesn't want to feel like she has to be this creature of some dark nature alone, and that's it. I want her to admit that she can have a life.
Then it sounds like her punishment needs to be giving her just that.
How can we
If
just
she
give that to
acts
her?
like she wants to be alone so badly, let her be alone. she's gonna push everybody away, then let them get pushed away.
She'll come around on her own if it's what she really wants. But playing into it and showing her that no matter how volatile and
Agreeable she is, isn't gonna get her anywhere.
It's just going to prove that she can keep doing what she wants, hurting people.
so she either needs to be by herself and learn that her behavior is not what is going to keep people around, or
Maybe
she
you're
needs to
right.
see the way she's
Hurting people and be hurt the same.
Maybe my
Start
fear
pushing
of
her
letting
away.
her get hurt is just taking over myself, honestly.
It happens.
I don't want Benny to feel like he's wasted his entire time and attempts to change someone. Admittedly, he chose the hell of a person as a first attempt. My goodness.
I see a lot of myself in Benny when he talks like that, and I haven't even known him that long. I also believe that everybody can be redeemed. But I've come to learn, and so will he someday, that even though you want to offer the hand, sometimes it's not yours they need to take.
I've
They
also
can be good.
Just on someone else's terms.
started to learn is how much can you try to give someone and give them a chance and change them, and how much are you willing to lose by the time you actually succeed.
It'll be a lesson for both of them.
If you want my suggestion, I agree with Cleary. Letting her treat people like this anymore is not acceptable. In any manner. I think if you really want her to see that she has to change, then any time she starts to act like this again, there should be a way to make her leave. Until she decides to change the way she acts.
I do know that there are banishment scrolls where you can send someone to a particular safe location, have them like a home.
Yeah.
Consider it putting her in timeout.
Well,
That
not
would be agreeable to me.
necessarily that, yeah, it's pretty much just being able to banish and prevent them from entering back into an area.
This is
Have to
on the
go and-
par with us thinking that she is indeed going to get her curse back and be the old Tomie.
Honestly, I'm thinking of this either way, regardless if she's human or not.
Yeah, does it matter?
She's still acting like a bitch as a human, from what I can tell.
True.
It changed nothing.
It humbled her
Zero.
If anything, she doubled down on trying to prevent people from getting close.
She lost the power.
Power to keep them away.
That's
The
true.
worst part is, I think Benny did succeed. Just not enough before something happened. She is changed. I can tell that much. I feel that much.
She
I
has
kinda-
done this to herself. Benny,
know.
you, we have only tried and tried and tried. She's finally lost the trust in a lot of us. She did this to herself.
The best way
I can phrase it is that you push her away, show her that she's getting exactly what she's trying for. If she really doesn't want to be around anybody, we're not going to have her around. And I say we, meaning you guys, aren't going to have her around. It's not going to be tolerated. But if she comes back around, she starts to change, you guys will be waiting.
You'll be ready to accept her.
Either way, Tommy is not necessarily my big responsibility.
I know, you're trying to
Still
make sure that Benny
technically
doesn't
Benny's.
lose himself and make a mistake.
Yes.
If you need something that might wake him up, that might pull him out of whatever depths he is in, tell him to keep our promise.
I can somewhat feel it. It's very familiar to me. I can't guarantee that he won't hold anger towards me or react to me in any kind of way. I know what this state is like. It's a protectiveness that can be blinding. I hope your promise is strong enough.
He deserves to get some sort of justice out of this. To get something out of this. The fears that he told me last night. The nightmares he's already having. About what she has said. He should be able to get something. A strike, a blow. Or just yelling at the woman, I don't know. Something for himself to try to get over this, and then perhaps your banishment idea. I don't know if he can forgive her without feeling like he has some sort of justice. Try to find a middle ground.
I can only try to just let him know the fact that he can physically do what he needs to. But I want him to be in a more calm state of mind when he does so.
Yes, I would agree.
I'm sure he would rather regret the actions of a man than of something that he isn't.
Exactly.
Thanks for all of this. It's not something I'm used to, but
I
it
know.
is kind of nice knowing there's people I can talk to on these things like this.
You are very used to being the rock of your group, the person people go to for advisement. We understand that. We're the same thing for our family. A lot of our family is for each other. I think we've
Honestly,
learned all that over and over again.
So used to dealing with my problems alone and having to accept that be it. I don't exactly have a lot of people who offer to exactly help me a lot. Not until I really met Nikolai anyway.
What can I say? Our family's pretty helpful.
And it's different now. You're with the Vegas Mafia.
So
You're part
true.
of the family.
You gotta
what
listen
this
to the
is?
Dawn. You gotta listen to the Dawn.
You're part of the family.
Oh goodness. Whatever would my mother think? She'd probably be impressed.
Probably.
I think that might have been it. I need to, either way, we need to go in there. That place is not safe. Nikolai... I'm scared, I'll be honest. I don't know whatever drove him to go in there. Actually, no, I do know what drove him to go in there. And that's, I think, what worries me the most. The guy came back. That armored man.
Fame.
He threatened to hurt him. To me.
Then you should find your lover as soon as you can. And remember that that is
Ironic.
also a part of this. And that Benny should remember that as well.
And maybe that's why he went in there. Maybe he thought the Grey was safer, more dangerous for him to get through.
Maybe it is.
I don't know enough of it yet. I only know how to prepare for it. I mean, hell, I had to stop Benny from just charging in, if I'm being honest with you. Could have gotten himself killed.
Could also be the catharsis he needs. Just to get some of that out.
That is true. It would be a lot better for him to actually have time to focus on something else as well. The survival aspect of it.
Proper outlet for his rage.
I've got to prepare a lot of torches. But again, I don't know how long we're going to stay in there. A time I learned can be a little wonky. Will probably be quicker than you'd expect. But at the exact same time, for us, it may seem a little longer. So, if, you know, We look like we've spent a couple of nights in a swamp. You'll know why.
Then I'll make sure that things are prepared for when you get out. Medical supplies, things like that. Food.
Could I ask a favor since Nikolai's not home? Can y'all watch after my Pokemon?
Pokemon.
Oh! Currently I have 6 in the household since I usually have 6 at a time. The rest are at a ranch. Let me get a list actually.
Do they set fire to things?
All their proper needs. One
dog
can, but he's very good at not doing it because he's part ghost, so his flame does not hurt things.
Okay.
Although, admittedly, at least once a day you have to give him something to burn. He's a bit of a pyromaniac. He can sustain it so long as he has something
We understand.
that he can...
We see each other.
Yeah. Loves to burn things.
I'll let him light the
see.
fireplace.
They're a Litwick. I don't know if you actually know how much y'all know about Pokemon.
No.
Well, thankfully, I'm all down on the board for anyone who babysits them.
They're all different kinds of dogs to me.
Ah! Kinda. Some are actually really, really smart, so be careful when hiding things from one of them. Snivy's very sassy and intelligent.
Leaf dog.
They're also a bit of a diva.
If you could perhaps bring them here, I'd want to stay in my home for now. It's
course.
protected, and I would rather be here.
Lovely place overall, though.
Thank you.
I'm still building my new home. I'd like for y'all to see it sometime once it gets done.
Sounds wonderful. I have a couple of Pokemon of my own, so I do have the necessary items.
What kind of Pokemon?
An Umbreon, an Oshawott, and a Piplup.
Ooh, 2 water types. Interesting. I got, currently I'm gonna be bringing over Snivy, Houndour, Goosirk, Big Mama Goose. She has
dog.
currently 3 babies with her.
Wait, are we watching the
Mid-
babies too?
Yeah, but Mama Goose is very well rounded for them, so you won't have to have much trouble with the babies. I'll give, just make sure that whatever you do, do not, like, run in front of her very fast. She will get defensive. That's a mama. Let's see here. Skitty, Golett, and Litwick. Those will be the ones coming over.
I think that we'll be able to take care of that pretty easily. This is a big
If
place.
you have anything you need, like, Golett loves to be helpful. And if you, like, leave him alone, he'll try to find problems. So he'll wander trying to find something that's wrong.
Understood.
Lovely for helping around.
Don't worry about your Pokemon while you're out there. They will be kept safe. They'll be fine. Go find your lover.
I don't have a doubt.
Go take care of Benny and deal with Tomie. And survive. That's on the top of the list.
I have a question. This is kind of like an overall, I suppose. Do you ever feel like sometimes you focus a little too much on helping other people?
Yes.
It sounds like a strange... Oh.
Yes.
It's the first
And-
time I think I've felt an absence away from Nikolai like this for a while. I think it took me literally turning into an android for me to realize how unhealthy I think some of my habits were.
Do you think maybe you try to help others so that they don't abandon you?
No, I don't think that's the reason. If that was the case, then it would have been easier for me to stay in Faerun. I came here because I was running away the entire time. It's only now coming here that I stopped. I would help people, continue my adventure, and never stay long enough to get to know anyone. Because getting to know someone can mean getting hurt.
That's true.
I think I was just so used to this ideal of mine that I let it consume who I'm supposed to be.
You're you. Whatever you're supposed to be, you'll end up being it. That's how this works.
I thought being selfless was the best way I could ever choose to live because of what I was. But now I realize not caring about myself has its downsides. I'm a complicated mess of a woman.
It's familiar. Remember yourself. When you're going through these things, remember that self-sacrifice and taking care of others, although it is very, very important to you, if you don't take care of yourself, then you can't do any of that. And you deserve to take care of yourself.
I think once we finish the small amounts of business that we need to do, until it comes time for us to actually set off and actually complete our objective, I think I'd like to actually spend some time with Nikolai and all of you.
Get your lover back. Go home, rest with him, relax after all of this is done, and then I'm sure there will be time.
I look forward to it, and I'll keep you to it. Besides, we still got a bet to keep to each other.
True.
That was it for me. What about for you guys? Anything happen as of late?
Some things, but they're being dealt with currently.
Okay. Guess on that account then. Anything I should know before setting off?
I will give you a day after you are done resting, and then I will be taking you to see the Red One. Get yourself in order, prepare, we'll take care of this, and then we will go get your weapon, and you will get your magic back.
I look forward to it. It'd be good to cast again. But I think I did okay without it though for a while there. Dad'd be proud at least. Oh. Admittedly though, Halloween's been kind of interesting. How about you? How have you adjusted?
Being human's weird. Everything's on a dimmer switch. I don't like it.
I don't like being dull.
No.
You're not dull.
We
I
can't.
can't see half the things that I usually see.
I can't hear or smell barely anything. The way I used to.
Yeah. It's a little, discombobulating, to say the very least.
My tummy hurts all the time.
I get tired faster.
Do you think it's because of stress and diet?
I don't want to get shots.
I like spicy food.
No wonder. If that's the only thing you eat, then yes, you're gonna have stomach aches.
Well, that's dumb. Humans are dumb.
Humans are dumb. Why can't I just get shots in my mouth? It's going into the same body.
I know.
I can't just
You know
drink
I'm
it.
a You know I'm a medicine doctor, right?
Why
I
can't
know
I
these
just drink
Okay, why do I have to get vaccinated with
Exactly.
Some of them you can drink, but some of them need to actually move in through your bloodstream
But
the
it's
most
going
direct
to the
way.
same place.
Yes, but some of it needs to move faster through a wide, veritable,
I'll
like,
just drink it
actually
faster.
direct veins. That's not how it works. Your body can't digest it fast enough for it to corrode
What
the
if I just
actual
will it
medicine.
to?
You can't. You're a human.
Good luck.
What if I just like rub all my organs and then like they do it faster?
Well, you just gotta, like, rub your tummy and say, "Oh, I know you got it this time."
Yeah.
By the time that would work, you'd be poisoned.
Can't.
Can I wait till I have like an open wound? Then you can put the medicine in there.
Theoretically work, but you'd probably leak a lot of it out.
Ah,
Uh-huh. Listen, you just do the same thing whenever I have to get a shot. Have one of my friends distract me by annoying the hell out of me.
I don't want to.
We could have Winter hide annoy you while you're getting the shot.
No, I don't want him there. It'll make it weird.
I will hire him to do magic tricks.
I don't want to deal with him for an
Be
entire
the
month.
worst magician.
I need to be put in solitary confinement.
All right. Thank you,
Ah.
Evelyn.
Of course. Admittedly, I feel like if he hears that I talked with you about all of this, he'd probably get pissed at me anyway.
I don't think so.
Either way. I have to watch after him even if he doesn't like it sometimes.
He's going to listen to you. He said that he would. He would hear you out. Like I said, I'm
Alright.
already working to make sure that you two have the most help you can. I may not care for Tomie, but I'm trying to help
To
you
be
both.
fair, I don't care for her much either. I just don't want him to give up hope.
I know. Believe me, I know.
Okay.
Thank you, Devlin. Be safe out there.
Also, I might get lessons. Yes.
Don't forget your weapons.
Oh, thank you.
Could I have him if she left him?
No, she needs them out wherever she's about to go.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye. Farewell. Be safe.
I'll do my best.
Now I'm gonna slam the cards down because you want to go charge.
That's a seed for me. That's a seed for me.